What's going on, guys? It's me here back again with another video. The video topic of the day is going to be the truth you must know. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know now this video is not for everybody, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be hated by a lot of people, but you know, that's how I know I'm doing the right thing, because I'm telling the truth, and telling the truth is going to upset the devil, and that's going to upset the, you know, the energies that's got everything that's going on right now. You know, it's going to upset all that. And so I'm going to explain to you why. Alright? So, the first thing I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys is that 98% of the world is controlled by the devil. Alright? And see, a lot of people are so lost and programmed into everything that's going on. See, if you listen closer, you'll understand. See, were you born a Christian? Or your religion or whatever you participate in, were you born in that? Okay? So you were taught it. Am I right or am I wrong? And the person that taught you was taught by somebody else, and they were taught by somebody else, and this has been going on and on and on for generations. And you have zero proof that any of these stories, that anything that goes on, for instance, life after death, you have zero proof of what comes after death, yet you're so afraid of it. It's almost like if you die and you don't get your life right, then you're going to meet the devil at the gates of hell. No, let me explain it to you this way. Heaven and hell is within the mind. It's within the mind. See, positive thoughts lead you to heaven, lead you to the things that you want, and negative thoughts lead you to hell, to the things that you don't want. So positive thoughts lead you to God. That's where you want to go, right? And that's why I put so much emphasis on God, because I'm thinking positive. That's where I want to go, right? And when you got negative thoughts going in your mind, whether it's negative thoughts, emotions, whatever, you're playing inside of the devil's realm. All right? And see, a lot of people will be the first ones to shoot down this video and say, "Oh, you crazy. I cannot believe that you're thinking this." But listening to it this way, wouldn't the devil attack you on an everyday basis through the things that you do every single day? Because look at it this way. Every single habit that you have in your life, good or bad, is leading you to your ultimate destiny. And here's why, though. Here's why. Because ultimately, if you're meant to live a good, long life, then you eat healthy, you do the right things, you exercise. But if you do not, you smoke cigarettes, you don't work out, you don't do anything worthwhile, you know, you run through life aimlessly, taking whatever life gives you, working any job just to make a living instead of, you know, creating a purpose and living throughout that purpose, living at your fullest version, doing the thing that you love to do, you know? And see, that's the biggest trick that the devil is getting people with now, is fear. Fear controls all negativity. Here's why. Because the fear of poverty, all right? You got the fear of ill health. You got the fear of loss of love, like losing somebody that you love, your mom, your dad, or losing your girlfriend, or, you know, whatever it may be, some form of loss. And all these things, all this fear controls this negativity, right? And so listen to it this way. All these things are the devil's playground. Poverty, for instance, when you don't have the money that you want, you're envious of the people that do have it. You know, you pray out to God, begging God, saying, "Could you fulfill my wallet? Could you fulfill the thing that I feel like I'm missing?" But yet you neglect to think for yourself. You neglect to put thought of your own into your own reality. You choose to depend on something outside of yourself to change the reality that you live in at this very moment. See, it is only logical that God will live within inside of your mind. And so the way that you think is the way that you honor God. And so if you listen to this video and you get pissed off at me and say, "Man, well, all the information that you're saying is not true, because I believe in my religion, and I believe in this," and you want to hold on to it as tight as you can, please do. Because this video isn't for you. This video is for the people that are trying to wake up and know the truth. And I mean the truth. This isn't sugarcoating anything. I'm getting straight to the point and waking people up, because this is exactly what the world needs. The world is so caught up. All right. And in school, for instance, a lot of you already know that the ordeal about school. School teaches you absolutely nothing. And the thing about it is, you know, a lot of people are going to get mad at me about that too. But yeah, school does teach you how to read and write and all the normal things. It does teach you how to function your mind, right? But it does not teach you how to create your reality. It does not teach you how to think for yourself. You know, ever since you were a kid, all you've been taught was fear. Don't do this or you'll go to jail. Don't do this or you'll go to hell. Is fear is supposed to be every single where you go? Are we supposed to be bound by fear in this reality every single day of our life? Because if you think so, then that is on you. I'm giving you the truth to set you free. There is no proof of what happens when you die, so why are you worried about it so extensively? If you live to the best of your abilities now today, then you have nothing to worry about. Yes, I do believe you shouldn't sin. You know what I'm saying? Because all those sins have some form of negative effect on your body. Like, for instance, if you lie or if you steal, this hurts your ego. This hurts your self-esteem. You know, you don't feel as good as a person as you should. And this is a negative entity. This is the negative working and playing through your mind. And see, the negative is going to attack you through your mind because the mind is a battleground. Listen to me now. Listen to me today. All right? The devil's going to attack you with pleasures. He's going to attack you with an idle mind. He wants you to drift through life with no purpose. He wants you to just jump into a job just to make a living, so you don't understand and fulfill the purpose of what it means to live a life of purpose, of creativity, of you know, positive thinking and stuff like that. Like, this is the devil's enemy. Everything that I'm telling you today, right now, it's going to set you free if you were to listen. And I understand that I'm going to take a lot of heat from this video, but it's okay. This is my passion. I guess I'm willing to go through whatever comes with this. I really am. And see, here's the thing. Having a definite purpose, having something that you're so sure that you're going to achieve is the most important thing that you can do, because this right here, this alone, you know, gets rid of, you know, any negative entity in your life. Why? Because you're moving in a direction. You're not being told to, you know, you have to do this or do that. No, this is something that's within inside of you. This is something that makes you wake up every single day and feel alive. This is something that makes you feel like you have a reason to be here on earth. When you clock into a job, that does not make you feel that way. And I can tell you now, it does not, because at a certain point, you don't get to be as creative as you want. You don't get to, you know, use your creative gifts that God has given you. These positive thoughts and energy that you should be utilizing is being muffled down into what somebody else says you have to do for this amount of time. Trust me. Because having a definite purpose is definitely going to remove suffering out of your life. And the biggest reason people don't chase their purpose or move towards their purpose is the fear of failure. And the one thing that you need to understand is there is no such thing as failure. It does not exist. It's not real. See, failure comes to the people that quit. And the reason why is because if you understand that if you were to move diligently in the same direction over and over, and you not worry about the results, you don't perceive the results as failing or being successful. You do the action because you got purpose in this life. You got a reason to be here. If you're doing it because you want to be famous, because you want to make money, you will not make it. You need a definite purpose, and that's why I'm telling you, you need to find your purpose today, right now, because if you don't, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your life. Look, I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm not telling you, because a lot of people do need to make money. People need to survive. But the thing is, you need to create a purpose within inside of yourself. You must do one thing that makes you feel alive inside. Please do, because if you don't, you'll get to the end of your life, you'll be drained. And see, the habits that you have inside of your life right now will dictate your future, your happiness, how far you will go. See, poverty is one of the biggest fears that people deal with. Dying is another fear that people deal with, and the reason why is because so many people are just so scared to go to hell. But if people only knew hell was here on earth inside of your mind, condemning you right now. See, if you didn't know that the devil existed, you would not be suffering from the fear of death, because the fear of death makes you think that you will go to hell if you do this or you do that wrong. Please understand. Please understand. If you have no proof Yet you take the word of another man. You take a book of another man. There's a lot of good stuff in the Bible. I use the Bible in my message all the time. You know what I'm saying? But listen to me. There is zero proof of what comes after you die. And here's the thing. I genuinely feel like God does not operate in fear. God operates in love. God does not, God, see, here's the thing. There's a yin and a yang to everything. And people have got it separated because religion makes it seem like there's a man in heaven with a book that says you're going to be condemned to hell, with a man sitting in hell with a pitchfork and a split tongue that says you're going to be burning down here forever. And like, this fear has like completely ruined humanity. Each and every one of you that believe that is the 98% of the people that the devil is controlling right now through fear. See, fear is not of God, but you're scared to go to hell. That is fear. So the devil is controlling you right now. If you were just to completely realize, and think for yourself, to not understand or to lean on the understanding of or the teachings of somebody else. You were brought to this earth to think for yourself, not to go get a degree that somebody else created for you. No, be yourself. I cannot express that enough. See, negative emotions, fear, anger, negativity, that's the devil creeping into your mind, playing tricks on you. Doing a thing, sneaking under your radar that you don't even know he's there. See, negative thoughts and anything that's negative is of the devil. Trust me. And anything positive is of God. So whichever side of the line that you move into is which one you're playing with. So once you learn how to master your life, master not sinning, there's a reason you shouldn't sin. A lot of people are going to get mad, oh, don't have sex. I mean, of course, any and everybody can have sex. You can do whatever you want. But the reason that I'm saying not to have sex is because sex is going to zap your energy. It's going to make you lose focus. It's going to cause an idle mind. It's going to cause you not to focus on the things that you should be focusing on. And this right here is a distraction in itself. So all I'm trying to say is just focus on the things that, bring purpose into your life, and then you will be free from what any and everybody got to say against you, because if it's negative, it doesn't bother you. All right. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. If you like this message, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. And if you grasped what I'm saying to you guys, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section. Let me know, because this is a tough topic and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get scorned for it. But I know there's a select few out there that's going to hear this message and need it. Until next time, peace.